Hello everyone, please welcome back to my channel after a very long break. And this I was away for quite a while, and this is the flight from Kolkata to Delhi, and I was going to Delhi for the first time in my life, and this was my father's first flight ever. He is very scared of flights, and he like did not even want to go via a flight, but we managed to take him and we tried to convince him and we convinced him, so that's good. I don't like the process of getting through security, airport security, and all those stressful things, and I don't like going through it, and I don't like separating things and taking off your jacket and all those things. I really don't enjoy the process of that, but I do enjoy the process of flying and watching the lights from above the sky. And when it's daytime, the clouds, I love the clouds. I most of the time I'm just watching out of the window, and I've always sat on a window seat each and every flight that I've taken. So that's really great. Nobody really wants to, well, my father really does not want to sit on a window seat, and I really want to, so it works out just fine. I enjoy this process, just the plane just moving very fast, but it seems like it's moving very slowly, and I like that. But my ears trouble me quite a lot. I can't hear properly after the flight, and my ears hurt sometimes. But this flight was really good, and it was very smooth. The one from Kolkata to Delhi, it was really good and comfortable. Well, as comfortable as it can be for your ears, but it was better than all of the other flights I've taken in my life. So it was nice, and I have got a lot to catch up on, but I don't know if anyone wants to watch this what you're watching, but I find that quite relaxing, so I will keep talking, and if anyone wants to skip, they can skip. I will talk about the Spotify Wrapped now, because I knew that I listened to a lot of Taylor Swift this year for the very first time. I have known of her for a long time, since I think when she released Wildest Dreams, and it became one of my favorite songs. It is a really good song, and her heartbeat was in it, and I was really intrigued by the thought of it and by the concept of it and the art behind the music video. And the music video is really good of the Wildest Dreams, and I loved that song so much. But the reason that I got to know about Taylor Swift then was because of my elder sister or cousin, and she is a Swiftie, and she still is, and she went to see the movie, I guess. But I just recently I have just loved Taylor Swift music so much, and some of my favorite songs would be Enchanted, and there are lots. I can't remember why. I don't know why Enchanted was the first one that came to my mind, but it's okay. And here I think we're landing. I was looking at somewhere else, so I was not paying attention to the video. But anyways, I will talk about Taylor Swift a little bit more if you do not mind. And recently she released a song from The Vault called, what is it called? You're Losing Me. Stop, You're Losing Me. Yes, it is a very good song. It is a great song even. I loved that song so much as well. And Is It Over Now? The Wall tracks from 1989 Taylor's version were amazing, and I listened to the album on repeat for so long, and it is no surprise that she is the number one placeholder of Spotify Wrapped, and it's fine. And she crossed One Direction, and I did not expect that. I listen to a lot of One Direction every July because it's their anniversary, and this year also I watched a lot of One Direction in July, but still Taylor Swift takes the number one spot. And here is the room that we stayed in when I was getting my medications and treatments and therapies and whatnot. So we are just getting out of there. So we are very happy to get out of there as well, because the food there was not really great at all. Anyways, but the scenery was quite good, and I was not very well there. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I lost 3 kgs of weight, and in like 5 days, which is really, really shocking. And here we are going. It is a huge place, and there are like therapy centers and everything else, and we were just going to the main gate there, and it is quite a beautiful place, I will admit, but we were there for treatment. So anyways, everyone is there for treatment, but like they're right there, and we were really happy that we were out of there. And anyways, I really don't know what I was going to say. We are out of there, I think. Now. No, we are in there still. I don't really want to talk about that. Pretty much you saw the name of it. I didn't want to tell you the name of it, but you just saw the name of it, and if you could. Anyways, I don't really want to talk about the treatment process or anything like that, but it was quite hectic from the morning till the last moment, so I didn't really have any chance to vlog or anything. But it is quite nice place surrounded by mountains, and it is quite cold. It is very cold. It was very cold. It is still not cold here in West Bengal, and it was very cold. Like 3-4 weeks ago it was very cold. Still, like a lot colder than it is now in West Bengal. So I enjoyed the scenery the most, and I was hoping to show you guys some of the mountains. I don't know how much I have picked up on the camera or not, but I will show you guys all of the footage that I've got. I am not going to edit any of the footage out because I have a lot to talk about, and because I have not talked about anything for quite a long time, I thought that I would just talk in this video. So I am back, but not really. So let's just talk about my education, because that I don't really talk about much except in the study tips videos. So what happened on the 4th semester was that it happened in June, and I was hospitalized for 11 days in June, and the exams seemed to happen at the same time as well. The final exams, not even the midterms or anything. The main exams of the 4th semester happened when I was in the hospital, and I was quite devastated at that time, but after I got out of the hospital, I was quite weak from all of the antibiotics and stuff. So I was like really happy to get a break, because after the exams you get the break, so the semester break, and it was quite nice to get the semester break and not think about studies or anything. And the thing is, now I have to give the exams of the fourth semesters. There were 5 exams, and the notice that came like a few weeks ago, it says that the theory exams of fourth semester are going to be on the same dates as the practical exams of the fifth semester. So from the 18th of December, I'm going to be having a quite hectic schedule, but before that I have to take a doctor's appointment. I have to check my practical copies. I have like 1 or 2 practicals in each subject, like each of the 4 subjects, to write and complete those practical copies and make the covers and everything. So I have to be in Kolkata before even the 18th, a lot of the times before. It is not even 2 weeks from now. I have to be in Kolkata for appointments and to check the copies and for exams, obviously. And I'm really stressed about it, but also I'm trying not to be stressed about it, because it is just exams, and by the time you understand that it is just exams, it's all good. This is the famous Arati of Haridwar, which is, I think, sideways. Is it sideways? Yes, it is sideways. I'm sorry. I will change it if I can. Oh, there you go. It is now. Okay. Anyways, we were near Haridwar, so we were like, let's just go there and stay there for a night, and it was nice. And the next day we went back to Kolkata, but let's just not talk about that. Everyone is quite devoted to the Arati and everything, so that is quite nice to watch. It is very cold and in the evening, but let's just talk about my exam stress while you watch the calm Ganga Arati of Haridwar. And yes, I have not gotten the exact dates and times of the theory exams, so I have just talked with the HOD, and she said that even if they fall on the same date, she will help with the timings and the day that the externals are going to be. The external would come and in the future, and then she would be like, just do the externals first and then go back to your theory exams. And she was like, okay, it's fine. And I was trying to capture the sunrise. It was mesmerizing, and that's the view from your bedroom from the hotel. It was amazing. It was amazing, and it was amazingly cold as well in the morning. But anyways, the view makes up for it, and it is again sideways. Why is it the sideways? I really don't know why is it sideways. Whatever, I don't even care. It is, you just turn your phone around and make sure that your auto rotate is off and you will be fine. I was talking about exam stress and how I'm not trying to be stressed about it. It's fine. I'm preparing for the practicals on Saturdays and Sundays because I can't get into the habit of reading through previous chapters of literally my life while I was absent. It is quite difficult to get into that because while I was studying those subjects and I was extremely prepared for the exams as well, and I was very happy and at a mindful state for wanting to give the exams, and then I got really sick. It's just such an emotional thing. I was quite at a different place and time in my life, like just even not even 6 months ago, and it's just how much can change in 6 months of time is really shocking. But at the same time, I'm just grateful to be alive and even thinking about giving the exams and whatnot. The goal is to have like 2 days of studies for each subject and of each of the 5 subjects, and then just move on with my life and be not too stressed about it. And I will try to ask the teachers about questions and suggestions and stuff like that, but even if they don't give me suggestions, I would completely be fine. And it's nice to think about how much your perspective changes through time and with time, and I just think it's quite wonderful. And I just wanted to say that I don't really want to talk about it anymore, and let's just talk about some happy things. Not much happy things have happened quite recently, but I would try to find something from my mind. I was unable to go to any Durga Puja pandals this year as well. I did not see any of the Thakurs, any of the murtis, anything like that, and I was fine with it at the time. But anyways, why am I talking about another? I did not attend Vaipota as well, which is the celebration for siblings and brothers and sisters whom I love very much, but I could not attend that as well. I don't really know what else to say about the happy things, and I'm not sorry for getting emotional, and people would say that I'm sorry for getting so emotional, but I'm not. It is completely right and okay, rightfully okay to want to be stable and just more like other people. I do not like the word hate, and I do not like the word normal, because nothing in my life is normal, and I crave normalcy so much. But even then, I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be ordinary. That is the more appropriate term, is that I don't want to be ordinary in the sense that I don't want to be normal. And as much as I don't want to be ordinary, we all are very ordinary, in the sense that we all get born and we all are going to eat and breathe the air for some years on this earth, and we are all going to die at the end of it all. So we all are quite insignificant, and we all are quite ordinary. And not to point the thing out that life is quite insignificant, but life is also quite meaningful, and it does not need to be quite stressful about that it can be quite liberating that life is quite insignificant. The horizon and the universe and all of the things, the stars and the sky and the vastness of the ocean or the mountains or things like that, puts so much less perspective, but add so much more perspective into your life as how small yet how meaningful and powerful your presence can be among your loved ones and among your friends and family. It is so important. A single person's presence in a gathering, it is quite shocking that it is that way. And even if you think that life is quite insignificant, it is not. Even if his life is so short, it still is the longest thing we are ever going to experience. And what I'm trying to say is, cherish every single moment with your loved ones. And I live with my parents, and not to sound too dramatic, that they are the most two loved ones of my life, and I get to spend every single moment of my life with them, and till now at least, and I will be spending a lot of time with them in the future as well. And another thing with that is there are a lot of people who want to move aside from their family and want to do their own things, which I did last year as well for like 2 months. But still, I did for 2 months, and my mother visited quite frequently, but still I was away for a few months. And I would be okay to live alone if I was not so dependent on my parents for certain things. And as in, not we all are dependent on our parents, but I don't want to get into that. I will just leave it at that anyways, I am just very grateful that the dynamic with me and my parents are quite different than other people. But I would be okay with living aside. But I'm quite sick, and with chronic disorder, there comes a lot of complications. So even if I want to stay alone or live alone, it is not possible at the moment. So if I get better, my mother would say when I get better, but if or when I get better, I don't know what I will do. I always tell my mother that the goal right now is to wake up tomorrow, and to get through today and to wake up tomorrow. That is the goal, and it is just, that's how you get through tough times. Set smaller goals than you can imagine. And brushing your hair can be a goal for you in a day when you don't feel very well. And if you are taking your medicines, having your food, and drinking enough water, and that simply can be your goal for a day when you are just feeling down. Well, that went really dark really fast, but I brought up the brushing hair part because I struggle with brushing my own hair. So that's why I Um, so I struggle with it. There's just the end of it. So that's why I brought it up. And the day we were flying from Delhi to Kolkata, it was the roughest flight, and it was rougher on my mother than me. She could not hear anything, and her ears hurt very, very much. So I was really sorry for her. But the day it was Diwali, so there were loads of lights throughout the flight, and like not on the flight, like on Earth, it was so much light and fireworks, and that was one of the happy moments, I think. On Diwali, landing in Kolkata, and it was like very, very loud for Kali Puja and Diwali, so it was really nice to get back home and watching people celebrate Diwali in Delhi to watching people celebrate Kali Puja in Kolkata. It was amazing, it was great, and I love the lights on the flights, and on Diwali it was even more beautiful and mesmerizing. So I was quite happy on this flight, but it was rough on my ear, pretty much. And Taylor Swift has been really, really good lately, and I just listen to a lot of Taylor Swift songs and a lot of songs from Thailand, and it was really good. I think Jeff Satur is one of the singers. He's also an actor, I think. His songs are really, really good, and I have listened to one or two, but Rose from Blackpink, I have not listened to one song of Blackpink. People, I don't really know much about Blackpink either, but I think Rose is one of the members of Blackpink, and she, I think, released a song called Gone, and I listened to it, and it was really, really good. I don't know how I came across it. I just came across it on Spotify, and I just loved the song so much. And Why Don't You Stay by Jeff Satur is the one of the songs that I'm listening to right now on repeat, and Taylor Swift is always there. And I listen to Faith in the Future again from start to finish, and it is still as amazing as it can get. The lyricist Louis Tomlinson is just top tier. And do you want to know the top 5 artists? It is quite obvious, but number 1 was Taylor Swift, number 2 One Direction, number 3 Louis Tomlinson, number 4 Harry Styles, and number 5 Zayn. And Rainberry by Zayn was one of the songs that I listened to quite a lot this year, and it was like, this is what I'm talking about, the lights. It was amazing. I think the flight was flying really low that day, I don't know, but it was so good. It was so good. The lights were really, really good. And anyways, I was really happy to be back home then, and my goal then was to safely travel home, and that I achieved that goal, obviously. And so here I am. I don't know what else to catch you guys up on, but today is Sunday, so I thought that let's bring back the old ways of me filming on Sunday and posting it. Well, not filming on Sunday, but posting it on Sunday. But I am doing the voiceover on Sunday as well. So it is December, and it is my birthday month. I won't be able to celebrate my birthday because my exams will be going on my birthday. So I anyways, I don't really do anything grand for my birthday either. My cousins typically give me a birthday cake on my birthday, and my parents also give me a cake sometimes on my birthday, and that is quite nice of them, and I enjoy that the most. And my mother cooks for me on my birthday. I enjoy that the most as well, and I just enjoy all the lovely messages of my friends and family who take the time to message me every single year, and all of the teachers who message me. I just appreciate that quite a lot as well. And one thing that I wanted to say, I did not talk about it very much, I think, in September when it was Teachers' Day. I think teachers, especially not my high school teachers, I'm not talking about my high school teachers. If my high school teachers were as good as my private tutors in my high school would be a different experience for me, I think. But I'm just grateful that I had those teachers who taught me, the private tutors who taught me, and they were really, really good, and I just respect them so much. And again, every single topic is quite sensitive for me to talk about, because I don't want to talk about it. So maybe in another video I will talk about one of my private tutors who I loved and respected very, very much. So he's the best English teacher ever, and anyways, I will talk about him another day. And why am I talking about such deep topics nowadays? I don't know, but anyways, I just think that influence of teachers on a student's life is quite important, and I just wanted to say that. I think I have talked quite long enough for everyone. I think my voice is going away. I've been talking for half an hour non-stop, which is a record. Anyways, I hope that everyone is doing very well in their respective lives and careers and studies if you are young, and I hope that you achieve all of your dreams. And I don't really know what else to say. If you are this farther along in this video, and if you are listening to every single word that I'm saying, thank you so much. I don't know if I'm making much sense with the words that I'm speaking or not, but if you are listening to it, I am very, very grateful and very, very thankful for each and every single one of you. And I don't mean to be quite emotional about that either, because there are like very small amount of people who listen to this and who watch it from the beginning to the end. So I am thankful if you are one of them. And anyways, make sure to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed my rambling about life and whatnot. I did not talk about books once in this video, which is very iconic if I say so myself. But anyways, I did not talk about book in one video. I will see you guys when I will see you guys. I don't know when. I don't know if I'm back completely or not, but goodbye. Stay happy and stay motivated.